So that's right, people. Sniperwolf finally apologized. She issued an apology. I know, Sniperwolf taking accountability would have never thought. Maybe it has something to do with YouTube partially demonetizing her. That's right, YouTube's also stepped in. YouTube has also taken action against Sniperwolf. Whoa, Rince, what is this fictional universe you're telling me about? Well, let's go ahead and get into this. So earlier today, like just a few hours ago, YouTube finally made a response to the whole Jax film situation. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of came off as a little passive aggressive towards us for being mad at this. So check this out. So at Team YouTube says, confirming Sssniperwolf has received a temporary monetization suspension per creator responsibility policies. Off-platform actions that put others' personal safety at risk harm our community, and the behavior on both sides isn't what we want on YouTube. Hoping everyone helps move this convo to a better place. Now, while I will say I am glad that YouTube took some sort of action, what does temporary monetization really mean? Does it mean a week, a day, a month? What's going on here? And also, what's with this both sides thing? We clearly know what side was wrong and what side wasn't wrong. Jax Films did nothing wrong besides tell you guys what Sniperwolf did, which was basically put his life at risk by posting his house on her Instagram. And then, of course, you see their little passive-aggressive statement at the end, hoping everyone helps move this convo to a better place. It's like, hey, if you didn't want people talking about this, then you should have stepped in way quicker, okay? If you didn't want everyone to clown on you and clown on Sniperwolf, then how about keep your guidelines in check? Because when you don't keep your guidelines in check, people are going to get mad and upset, and reasonably so. You know, I feel like YouTube just gave Sniperwolf nothing more than just a tiny slap on the wrist for literally putting a guy's life at danger, and now millions of people know where he lives. Right? I felt like the punishment should have been way harder, but let's go ahead and get into Sniperwolf's apology and her response. So as Sniperwolf says, let me start by saying I'm sorry for my recent actions. It is inexcusable. I'm sorry to Jax Films, YouTube, the entire creator community, and my incredible fans for not being a better example for appropriate conflict resolution. Jax Films, while we certainly don't see eye to eye and have our differences, I am sorry for reacting the way I did when I should have taken the opportunity to show young creators how adults and professionals resolve conflict by communicating directly, respectfully, and privately, not for views or content, but a meaningful example of how conflict should be solved. I will reach out directly and hope we can find some time to connect and communicate respectfully. I'd also like to thank YouTube for holding me accountable. I deserve it. Respect the decision and appreciate the opportunity to learn and grow from true lapse in judgment. Now, while I will say I respect that Sniperwolf finally took the time out of her day to apologize to Jax Films for what she did, it was terrible, it was wrong, it wasn't good, I still do feel that this apology is a little bit hollow, and let me tell you why. Sniperwolf has been pretty nonchalant this entire situation and pretty not forgiving nor caring. It just seems to me like she draws the line where her money starts getting affected, then she's like, yeah, maybe I should start taking accountability. Like, she issued this apology like an hour after YouTube took action on her monetization and saying they were going to temporarily limit it or whatever. Now, obviously, this temporary limitation on her monetization probably won't last long because, you know, YouTube does make a lot of money off of Sniperwolf and her content, so obviously it's probably not going to last too long. Maybe a few days, I'd assume. Obviously, I'm not like, I don't know, you know what I mean? You know, people, I guess, will be monitoring and checking it to see how long she's limited on monetization, but I know it won't be for long. And even then, Sniperwolf is pretty well off financially, so it's not like limiting her monetization for a few days is even going to be a punishment, really. It's just going to lose her a couple $1,000s, right? And I know that's like, Rince, a couple $1,000s is a lot of money. Yeah, but not for someone like her. She quite literally pulls in tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands a month, okay? She's not affected by a couple $1,000s that have been lost. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this whole Sniperwolf situation and the apology and YouTube's response to this, because I'd be interested to see what you guys think of this down in the comments below. And make sure to go join that Discord server, link in description as always, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.